world's superhero population has been infected with a virus which turned them into unpainted miniatures. Rob the board game miniature painter shall lay waste to that pile of gray shame.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to paint Drax with some Army Painter Warpaints Fanatics. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with priming them in matte black and a zenithal matte gray for the zombie, and then matte gray and a nuln oil wash on the hero version. Here's the paint you're going to be using for this guy here, or these miniatures, both of them here. Some green, some gray, some washes, and one, of course, notable speed paint that we always need. Welcome back to the channel, folks. Hope you're having a good day. We are painting Drax from Marvel's Zombies, a Zombicide game, but we're not speed painting him. No, because you know what? I was putting on the wash on the nuln oil on this because I did the exact same base coating on all the Guardians of the Galaxies, right? So I did the black primer with the zenithal of light gray on the zombie versions, and then I did the matte gray and the nuln oil wash on the hero versions. And I was like, the details came out so well with the new nuln oil I have. This is the new one that came out with the contrast paints, the newer ones, like about a year ago or 2 years ago. I don't remember how long, but this is I hadn't finished up my old nuln oil, but this is what this new one does. And it was showing off all the details. I was like, oh, this is going to be kind of perfect for painting with some Warpaints Fanatics because it's showing me exactly where I need to put certain paints. I will say it was much harder with the hero version doing a zenithal with this gray to know exactly where I wanted to put the colors I needed to put. It was very mishmashed into each other, but I could also be the sculpt. I couldn't tell what was zombie skin, what wasn't, so I decided to do necrotic flesh on the entirety of the zombie version, and there was a little bit of water left in my brush, and it was watered down too much, so I just come back at some point when it dries up and add a little bit extra depth to a little bit more coverage here. But having it being so thinned down actually kept that zenithal and did a really good job making him more zombie-like. I actually didn't want to use the same paint here on both of them because the point was to make Drax look more zombie, and so that's why I used the camouflage green on the first one and a necrotic flesh here. And then I used now the same color for the pants, which is the deep gray. And having again the wash underneath kind of did a good job. And again, these Warpaints Fanatics, folks, if you haven't tried them, get some. They are amazing. They cover so well. They do such a great job. They just glide on your miniatures. They dry pretty quickly, so if you're looking at wet blending or glazing and all that, you're going to have to use the retarder and the, oh, what's the other one? I can't remember the name of the other one. One that makes it, one of them makes it stay, doesn't dry as fast. The other one makes it, I don't remember. Anyways, but you can see here I'm also using the deep gray on all like the hilts of all the blades that poor zombie Drax has going right through him here. What I kind of like also about the Marvel Zombies is they didn't go crazy on blood and stuff like that on the characters, so that's really good. I find, you know, if you're looking at a younger age group to play this, they don't need to see all the blood and gore in that. As you can see, I put a military shade now on the hero version of Drax because again, I wanted those recesses to pop again and to show all the muscle tones and all that. I'm actually not putting any kind of wash on top. I'm using bony matter, which is of course my favorite go-to for zombies, on all the putrid skin on Drax. And then we're using shiny silver on both here, on the legs here, on the boots or whatever, the blades and the belt buckles on both the zombie version and the hero version. And shiny silver does a great job. As you can see, what I was doing there, I wasn't hitting hard my brush, so it wouldn't get into all the recesses where all the either the zenithal was showing, like here, or the washes that were there before. And you can see that it actually does a great job if you just go nice and slow. And because the Warpaints Fanatics aren't completely liquid like they used to be, they don't get in all the recesses unless you force them in there. So you can do a really good job of lightly going over with your brush, sort of like a dry brush but a heavy brush, and skipping certain areas that have a lot of recesses to them, which I find is a really cool thing that they did with that. Anyways, I forgot to record the legendary red part here, which is like all the lines on Drax. So here we're just showing you quickly now from the base coated models to the painted models. You can see where the legendary red went. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.